Right. You and I were at our 50th college reunion recently.
Wow.
We should play.
West and South. Hazeltine National Golf.
It's good to see you, actually. No.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
No, we have the spirit of democracy. That's why it's dead.
Did a few things.
I sang your place after you
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. So to make sure that the very important people got here.
I see. Yes.
So we will come again and give some loses something in the process.
Gives hope, no? Making a thousand hope.
Because that's the point.
He's retired.
The whole idea.
Yes.
I knew you were at MIT.
Isn't that amazing? So you can predict what the conclusions were from that. On the other hand, the notion of sort of feedback loops where you simply and view it as an exploratory modeling effort is very sensible and very different than a sort of bottom-up microeconomic.
The higher areas that do that, and so we're able to. And then, if they're extroverts, they're looking at the other guys. So that's the only.
That's a problem. First done in 1997. So we tried to.
My first, I was just science.
Unfortunately, it's not one of those incidents funny. So the cloud curve is good for several years.
Be a success if I get any funds.
That's for another guy.
Our biggest issues right now are the federal bill.
那是场面的领导啊什么的。第二天还有一天。
OK，开会的贵宾，我们在会前，有一个简短的非正式的交流。
As the VIP of this Congress, we will.
请让代表东道方给我们简单的说两句。
Now let's welcome Mr. Chu to give a short line together with the motorization process.
所以这个采取什么样的城市交通的模式，就对中国的未来乃至世界的可持续的发展都会产生重大的影响。
Therefore, about our future and the future of the world.
所以对于中国来讲，同时对于世界来讲
，critical point for China and for the world.
我们这个会议呢，也就在关键时刻召开。
And this, to solve the urban transportation problem, to talk about is one thing, but to actually practically solve the problem is another story. In the other part of the world, there are many experiences or lessons that we can learn from.
一旦在这一方面发生错误，就很难再补救。
In the future.
所以，在这样一个关键的会议，交通会不仅是对中国的贡献，我相信也会对世界产生影响。
Therefore, to have so many distinguished professionals in this conference, and it will have a tangible impact for China's urban transportation. Thank you.
Distinguished speakers from around the world to share ideas. It's not just that we are telling China what to do, we think that we can learn from the Chinese experience as well. And so thank you for your hospitality. And I want to thank all the sponsors of this event and the team from MIT who worked very hard to make this happen. Thank you.
非常经验，然后更好的学习，从中国的这个经验。
Yeah, Professor
Institute of Technology. I'm very happy to be here. I think this is a very important conference, not only for China, but certainly also for other countries, including the United States, in terms of what we can learn from each other. China into your urban areas. And I would very much like to explore possibilities of closer relationships between your conference, China Planning Network, and the Transportation Research Board, which in my
is the president of the World Conference on Transportation Research Society. Yes,
I'm speaking for the World Conference on Transportation Research Society, although I'm no longer the president. Presidentship is changing every 3 years in our society. What I would like to add is, when I was in China for the first time in 1987, we tried at much too low growth rates, and now we are very much surprised that the development is predicted at that time. And therefore, I think there are big challenges, in particular in the Chinese cities, which we would like to study, which become in the future much more interesting. Transportation and of land use in Chinese cities. Thank you very much for the invitation.
我非常高兴，看呢对我们来说是一个非常有意思的一个现象，然后我们就是非常关注这种中国城市交通的这个进程，而且这次大会呢给我们提供了一个很好的机会，然后和中国方面能够进行交流，感谢酋长的这个。
Provide a system of transportation to get our people and our goods where they need to be in a safe, efficient manner. And while there may not be one
酋长，非常感谢您今天邀请我们到这里参加这次会议。那么我们能够代表呢，就每个人我们都代表了整个世界交通
experimentation and definitive action on problems that others claim to want to deal with, but off the road for an experimental period. All of this is so exciting for us and so wonderful as a laboratory for perhaps replication elsewhere.
Can you one paragraph and I translate? It would be more effective. Right. And I remember the whole
between economic development and the environment.
Yeah. 读了一些英文的报刊，在中国的英文报刊。那么他看到在这些报刊上大量的介绍关于环境与
transportation system together with a sustainable city.
这是非常重要。
System, the environmental system, the economic development system, the energy system. But it would seem that here in China you have a good understanding of those interconnections